Oh, this one looks nice. You know, this is always the thing that I love about biking in Bangkok. You always discover new stuff. The city is so big, and I see the names passing by, but I don't always see the building. So this is the Estique. Good morning. It's 7 o'clock and I'm here at the Thong Lor area, and the reason why I'm here is because I want to give an update regarding the most trendy area in Bangkok. And last month I made a video about the most luxurious district. Well, Thong Lor is a district that's very popular with the high so Thai and with a lot of people from Japan and Korea. And here you will find quite a good nightlife and a lot of nice apartments. So let's go and explore Thong Lor. Thong Lor is Sukhumvit Soi 55. And we start here with a building called the Strand. This just opened a few years ago. And Thong Lor, if you come here in the middle of the day, is super busy. And that's also the reason why I film in the early morning. Here to the left, you have the Nico Hotel. You can see a lot of buildings here. Most of them are apartments. This is Tower 55 or 55 condominiums. This is a new building called the Bangkok. It has a 360 swimming pool on the top. Yeah, so the Lang Swan area I would consider the most luxurious, also because it's next to the Lumpini Park. But this is the area where people live that are affluent in Thailand. And what I said, the Japanese and Korean communities. By the way, the Japanese community is the biggest expat community in Bangkok. You know, a lot of people always think that it's Westerners, but here you have the Stay Bridge, serviced apartments, the Somerset. In the beginning of the street there are a lot of service apartments and hotels. Here you have a new shopping mall which is called the Marche Thonglor, and you see a lot of influencers, Instagram people coming and making pictures here. You can see this is quite an open space here. The road is quite broad. And that's also where I see the difference with Lang Swan. Lang Swan, I would say, is more cozy. This is the HQ. And then here you have the 8 on Thong Lor. Thong Lor does not have a big shopping mall. You have this, I would say, restaurant mall here, which is the 8. And here you have the Grand Center Point. The prices in this area are quite high for the apartments, and I would say a big part of that is because of the big attraction it has to the Japanese community. And you know, if you have an area where a lot of people want to live, the prices go up. Here you have the Kun Bayo. And always when I come here, you know, in my mind it says Kun Bayo, my lord. Kun Bayo. And this is Thong Lor Soi 10. If you go through here, you get to Ekamai. Here to the left is one of my favorite condominiums. And this is the Tela Thonglor. Very nice units, long balconies. Every unit there has a big balcony and a good view. So we're gonna do this. You see these trucks coming through, they are like the 10 baht buses, how they call it here. So there are two new constructions going on here as well. And I have to be honest that I'm not aware of the names yet. But I'm sure I will tell you in a minute. Here to the left you have the Avenue Lifestyle Center, is the main restaurant area, and then there you have Penny's Balcony. There are a few nice restaurants, the Italian restaurant, the Hops, the House of Beers. These are a few of the older condominiums, so in the end of the street you get some older buildings. So the construction here is the Noble Form. Here you have the mosque. This is an old mosque that's been here already for ages. As you can see, we're having good weather. You know, it's the end of October and I'm gonna be bold and I'm gonna call it here, the rainy season is over. We might get a day of rain or two, but then believe me, the dry season is upon us. We have 4 months of beautiful weather. This is the Ivy Thonglor. Oh, this one looks nice. You know, this is always the thing that I love about biking in Bangkok. You always discover new stuff there. This city is so big. It is impossible for me to really keep up to date. And I see the names passing by, but I don't always see the building. So this is the Estik Thonglor. This looks nice. The SLC Hospital is also new. As you can see, not too much traffic at the moment. If you come here in an hour, it's a whole different story. Here to the left you have the Chameleon Hospital, and this is a hospital, if you are a bit more on a budget, you can come here. Everybody speaks English, so it's actually very good service for a way better price than Bumrungrad, for example. You know, if a building is older than 10 years, we call it old already. So these are the 10 baht buses that you see running through Thong Lor. So if you're looking for cheap transport, they go from the Thong Lo BTS station all the way till the end of the street. This is the Monument Thonglor, and that's actually, I would consider, the most luxury building in this street. You know, in this building you have like a butler service. It's quite upscale. We have some nice units in there. So we are here at the end of Soi 55. Well, you can cross the river here, but I'm not gonna cross the river. I'm gonna show you the Klong, the little canal that is over here. And here on the left, you have a restaurant area called Sapan 55. This is run by a good friend of mine, and it was closed for a very long time. And yesterday I noticed that it was open. And this is also one of the reasons why I wanted to come here. It's early morning, so it's not open yet. But here you can get some really good Thai food. So if you remember, people that live in Thailand, they know that in Soi 38 there used to be a restaurant area and they closed that. And all these people moved here to Sapan 55, and soon I will give an update. So this is a U-turn, and from here you can go back into Thong Lor Street. And some nice paintings here under the bridge. But I'm not gonna go back. Let me show you a bit along the Klong as well. So they redid the street here, and they forgot to put the ramp here for the bicycles. Just a little remark. So if you get to the end of the street, you're here at the canal or the Klong. You always hear me talking about Klongs. And here you have a connection with the local community. At the end of Soi 55 or Thong Lo, you have these two apartment buildings. But I just wanted to show you the canal. So the canal here connects with the area, and this is always nice to see the contrast in Bangkok. So we're early enough to see the monks walking around that are collecting their alms. This is the Klong boat that is on its way to Central World, and a lot of people use this to commute to work, and this is coming from Bangkok. I always like to ride along these Klongs here. Yeah, if you watch my channel, then you know that I love riding along these Klongs. Let's see how we're gonna do this. Cap. So here you have the riverboat station. Cap. The boats are quite packed. So I hope you enjoyed this update regarding the Thong Lo area, which I would consider the most trendy area in Bangkok. If you enjoyed this update, feel free to subscribe, drop me a line, and see you guys in my next video.